What the fuck was that? I mean, seriously. What the fuck was that? Somebody needs to give me a DeLorean, 5 Popeyes chicken sandwiches, and a damn RPG. Because I'm going to go back in time and make sure this shit never happened. It don't make no damn sense what I just got done watching. I'm willing to die on a full fucking stomach to make sure this shit never happens again. Power Rangers Megaforce is a soupy fucking dookie. It's the biggest turd ever. And you know what? Typically, for these Power Ranger reviews, if I'm getting ready to talk about a bad season, I'll say, let's fire up the Power Rangers grill. Let's get your side of mashed potatoes, let's get some chicken, and grab you a drink, because we going in. Today, I'm saying fuck that. Get some gasoline and some torches out, because we burning everything. I hate this damn show. This right here is that bullshit. This right here is that bullshit that the toilet rejects. This right here is that bullshit that gets people on the crack pipe. Now I understand why there's terminology called the crack sack. Now I get why people turn to meth. Now I get why people turn to drinking. It's all because of Power Rangers Megaforce. I blame Power Rangers Megaforce for everything. The world is fucked up because of Power Rangers Megaforce. COVID-19 is going around because of Power Rangers Megaforce. Power Rangers Megaforce is real fucked up. Now, when you begin to pull back the layers, the few layers to Power Rangers Megaforce, and the Neo Saban era in general, it's very easy to see this thing has been stripped down to the nuts and bolts. It's down to basics. It's like Hooked on Phonics. I'm thinking that I gotta go get me some Capri Sun while I fucking watch this shit. I gotta go get me some Gerber food. Yo, somebody go get my fat ass a jar of formula. Come get ready to mix that shit up. I feel like a fucking baby, goo goo gaga, watching this shit. I don't understand how anybody that has the ability to wipe their own ass would like this. Because that's how fucked up this is. The plot of Megaforce goes like this. Evil War Star aliens are getting ready to descend upon the planet Earth. An ancient protector who is centuries old called Gusei, along with his assistant, are going to summon 5 teenagers with attitude. Shit! To defend the Earth. Bruh. Not only did that plot just take a big old bite out of Mighty Morphin ass, but as we review this entire season, y'all are going to see so many moments of them just ripping off Mighty Morphin. And they do it viciously in this show. They don't give a fuck. Now, the first episode started off, and I was like, alright, bruh, how long is it going to take for the bullshit to pop off? 2 minutes? 1 minute? 30 seconds? Nah. 5 seconds? The very first thing you see is the legendary war, the big battle of all of these different Rangers from different eras fighting. And when you see that, I can understand to any Power Rangers fan how interesting that'll be. Oh, that's very cool. That's very ambitious. But when you see that, it's like it's shitting on the current season. It's like, hey, look, what you getting ready to watch is some bullshit. But if you stick through it, on the other end, you get a chance to watch this. Bruh. I'm like, how you gonna shit on your own season? And then we see that it was a dream sequence by our future Red Ranger, Troy. And the bus driver is, hey kid, you're gonna be late for your first day.
Weird dream.
You're gonna be late on the first day in school.
That's not a kid.
That's a grown-ass man.
Kid. Alright, so he gets off the fucking bus. And our next scene is where the bullshit just jumped off. We get introduced to 4 other Rangers. And it's inside of a classroom. Hold on, pause. I ain't gonna let y'all get away with that. Why are we going inside of a classroom? This is supposed to be Power Rangers. Action, adventure, sci-fi, violence. Why are we inside of a classroom? It's a kid's show, right? It's for the kiddies, right? For the teeny bops? Okay, cool. Why are we inside of a classroom? That's the last place a kid wants to be. In the classroom. Learning some shit. What? This is Power Rangers. It's an extremely lazy way to introduce our team. And there's nothing that happens in this scene that's really eye-catching or makes you go, ooh, what? It's all just basic trivial shit. And what makes it even worse is that they put a label very quickly on the Yellow Ranger. Hey, you want to be smashing her. Hey, downward facing dog, ass up. You want to be hitting that immediately in like the first few minutes. Jake over there getting an erection and shit by the fucking window. Oh God. She's beautiful and smart.
Robots are machines, so technically they're not a species.
Beautiful and smart.
Oh God. I'm like, this fucking early? Like y'all couldn't even introduce this woman as a normal human being. Y'all had to kind of put a sexy label on her right away. These grown motherfuckers in this classroom. Everyone on the team, all 5 of our Rangers, have something I like to call 2-note reasons for existing. That is it. 2 reasons for existing. You know that thing called oxygen that we all breathe? Oxygen. That's kind of overrated. We don't really need that shit. Well, these 5 people take up oxygen for some really important reasons, okay? Emma, our Pink Ranger, she is cute and optimistic. Gia, our Yellow Ranger, is hot and tough. Hey, I need that gurgle food stacked. Jake, our Black Ranger, is athletic and weird. Noah, our Blue Ranger, is smart and silent. Yo, I want 2 Lunchables. 2, the one with the cheeseburgers. This is some baby shit. And then our Red Ranger, Troy. Our Red Ranger is cool and relaxed. I feel like I'm fucking reading a children's book. Like Berenstain Bears or some bullshit. Like, what is this?
Babies! They're babies! Ugh.
Another thing I wanted to address in the first episode. Typically when a Ranger team is thrusted with the responsibility of being Power Rangers, there's normally a little bit of a pushback. Most teams have that moment where it's like, oh damn, not trying to do that. Not really interested, because it's a huge responsibility, especially if you're a teenager. This is not a light-speed rescue situation. This is not a in-space situation where you need powers or you're getting ready to die.
It's Andros.
Here, put these on. All right, let's rock it.
This is teenagers. And when they go to this new command center and they meet the new Zordon, Gusei and shit. A giant tiki. When they meet him, Gusei is talking to them about you're going to be rangers and you're going to be the Pink Ranger, Emma, because you care about the environment. I'm like, hold up. If this motherfucking tiki has been asleep for centuries, how does he know these things about these people? Huh? Not only that, but he's got video evidence. I don't know, man. It sounds a little R. Kelly to me. I don't know. Sounds a little Jeffrey Epstein to me. I don't know. You know, I'm not in the fucking FBI and shit. I can't solve criminal minds. This ain't Law and Order. I ain't Ice-T. But goddamn, something don't sound right here. Now, making it even weirder is that nobody in that situation pushes back. Like, man, fuck that shit. In Lightspeed Rescue, Joel was like, bruh, I ain't asked to be here. Get me out of here, boss. When you look at Dino Thunder, they were kind of like, yeah, fuck this shit. Yo, Kira was like, yo, I don't want that jam. I'm trying to get up out of here. I want to live a normal high school life. But here, they're so accepting of this shit. Like, bruh, it's a giant tiki talking to you. Ain't nobody got no questions. And then making it even weirder is when he anoints Troy as the Red Ranger. Troy sits his ass up there and goes, that can't be right. I'm like, finally, somebody's pushing back against this shit.
As for you, Troy, your purity of spirit and strength are the result of incredible discipline. Since you have met adversity in your life with great skill, you shall be the Red Ranger, and like the dragon, you will serve as the team's leader.
There must be a mistake here. I'm new in town.
That's his reason. I can't be the Red Ranger because I'm new in town. How about I can't be the Red Ranger because I don't want to be? I ain't trying to fight monsters and shit. I'm just trying to be a normal high school student, but he's so eager to sign up for it. Just fucking stupid. Now let's get into the villains right here, because I ain't gonna talk about these villains ever again. As I said previously, they are War Star aliens from outer space, okay? And when they're getting ready to descend upon the Earth, they're led by their leader, Vrax. And Vrax is somebody that has aligned himself with the aliens and with the toxic beast. And he's getting the Earth ready for the royal family to descend upon it. Now, the problem I have with the villains is they're generic as shit. You have no real reason to care about these villains. There's not anything written that makes them pop. You're already in trouble because they're aliens. But they don't do anything to make these motherfuckers interesting. It's just a bunch of people running around in costumes. It's stupid. But making the genericness worse, they chose fucked up names. Two of the toxic beasts that were created because of pollution on the Earth have some of the worst names in Power Rangers history. Biggs and Bluefur.
Alright, Bluefur, let's really have some fun. Spin me! Sure! Let's spread that super stinky slime all over the place! Faster, buddy, faster! Come on, Biggs, really let them have it!
How you pick bad names? How you pick bad names? How you pick bad names? I don't understand how you pick bad names. That's the most easiest thing you can do in storytelling, is pick a good name and then pick bad names. Then, making it even weirder, is that the foot soldiers for this season are supposed to be these creatures called loogies. I need my prayer cloth. There are demons in this place. When you look at the fucking loogies, I think Saban made a mistake in the wardrobe department and somebody accidentally grabbed the putty costumes and painted them green. Because that's all the loogies are. The loogies are 100% putty ripoffs. It's just men running around in spandex. They didn't do anything to the costume to at least put the audience in position to visually buy into it. to at least make me accept it. These are the worst foot soldier goons in Power Rangers. There's nothing imaginative about how they look. It didn't give them any sort of prosthetics or extra costume to make them pop. It's just pathetic the minute you see them. I'm like, bruh, I can't believe that. And making the loogies even worse, we know that Power Ranger foot soldiers are what the Ranger teams always beat up on. But this cast cannot do fight sequences well at all. These are some of the worst fight sequences in the history of Power Rangers. They're doing a whole bunch of little kid punches and punching the air all loosely and moving extra stiff. I'm like, bruh, they moving like the walkers from The Walking Dead in most of these fight scenes. It looks like they out there playing around. There's nothing about the fight sequences unmorphed that make them pop. That's one thing that made Mighty Morphin really special, is that the unmorphed fights were just as interesting as the morphed fights. That's what kept that level of intrigue through an entire episode. The minute these people started fighting, I'm like, bruh, they must have did this shit high on crack in one take. There's no way this is legit. It's just pathetic the minute you see it. Speaking of the cast, let's just keep on going with this. One thing I was very, very curious about seeing was the writing around Gia, the Yellow Ranger. Because when you look at a lot of Power Ranger advertisements over the past 5 years, Sierra Hanna, the actress that plays Gia, has kind of been frontline in a lot of promotional material. Whether it's Power Rangers Legacy Wars, or it was that Street Fighter versus Power Rangers thing she did with Jason David Frank, or the fact that her Ranger was kind of one of the pieces of promotional advertisement for the Battle for the Grid game. Which, hey, add your board market digital, I'll beat your ass. But all that aside, I was very curious to see how the character was written. Bruh, there are demons in here. They don't do anything with the character. She exists so Jake can get an erection. That's basically why the character exists. And I'm not trying to disrespect Sierra Hanna. You know, she gonna be in Legend of the White Dragon. My nigga, I gave $150. That movie better fucking happen. But I like Sierra Hanna. Alright? Hashtag Power Rangers After Dark. Now, she can always join the Marcus Digital Ranger Angels team. She can join the team. She has potential. We don't turn anybody away. Now, with that being said, the character to me just wasn't worth the hype. I'm like, bruh, why is she getting all of this push from the Power Rangers brand if her character is just bland? I don't understand that. Then when you look at Jake, the Black Ranger, his athleticism is displayed through soccer. Soccer is one of his passions. And I'm looking at that like, hold on. You had Connor in Dino Thunder. His passion was soccer, right? They had a whole beautiful arc where he was worried about his passion of soccer, but then he had this new Ranger thing he was trying to do, and there was this great clash. Bruh, Neo Saban, y'all had the template. Y'all had the template for making Jake interesting, and you blew it. All you had to do, there are demons in here. All you had to do was just copy and paste with some little edits to Connor's story, and you could have made Jake interesting. But nope, Jake exists because he wants to bang Gia. Is everyone all right with that?
Yes! Yes!
Noah the Blue Ranger is probably the most worthy person of being a Ranger on his team. He is highly smart, and when he displays his smarts, he's historically smart, He's location smart, he's environmentally smart, and he's technology smart, which is great for any Ranger. He's really like a carbon copy of Billy from Mighty Morphin. But anyway, there are demons in here. When you look at his character, everything was fine with him. I even enjoyed the arc he had where he was personally having trouble accepting the responsibility of being a hero.
How does Jake even use this thing? He is crazy strong. I'll never be as strong as he is. Maybe I'm not cut out for this hero thing. If I want to keep up with the rest, maybe I need to work out like Jake.
That was all dope. The issue I had with it was that later on in the season, he's bringing Power Ranger weapons to school. He's bringing weapons to school to upgrade them. What's wrong, Goose? He can't do that shit at the fucking Cave of Wonders. He can't do that shit back at the base. He gotta bring the weapon to school, and then it's some old foolishness where he had it hooked up to the school computer. So the school computer can upgrade Ranger tech?
What just happened? Titanium alloy. It's 40% lighter than before. So now you can be more agile with less effort.
Woo! They treat you so fucking stupid on this show. Troy, our Red Ranger, has a background that they never really dove into. When you first see him, it's established that he's from out of town. Bruh, I'm getting ready to compliment Power Rangers Mystic Force. There are demons in this room. Nick at least had his backstory explained a little bit in Mystic Force through lines of dialogue when he said he was new to Briarwood. So what the fuck is the interest for Troy if you're not going to go into his background? There's no reason for this character existing if you're not going to at least go into his background. They completely forgot about it. And then, episode 18, you finally find out this motherfucker is a black belt in karate. I found that out in episode 18. There are demons in here. And the fact that it's 20 episodes in the season. So I gotta wait 18 episodes to find out something that important about the character, that he's a black belt. Isn't that something you should know about the character? And I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. On episode 1 maybe. I don't fucking understand that. That is so damn stupid. And then I was like, okay, the actor who plays Troy, Andrew Gray, is not a bad actor. He's giving typical Power Ranger performances. You know, it's nothing crazy. But I saw the infamous clip, the infamous moment that made people go, he can't act. With the bullies.
We need to clobber him in a second.
Yeah, but you know Troy, cool as ice.
Oh, what's wrong? You gonna cry?
Take a good look. You see any tears?
I saw that clip and said, I know what that is. I figured it out. Now, I done seen every season of the Breaking Bad. I done seen the whole Bad Boys trilogy. I know my drugs. That right there is coke. I know it when I see it. And I'm looking at this scene like, not only is it just very bad acting, but he's giving Justin Chatwin from Dragon Ball Evolution a run for his money. And Justin Chatwin murdered Goku in that damn movie.
Shit just got real.
How you giving Justin Chatwin a run? Bruh. Making the scene even worse is that they decided to have a real teenager around a bunch of adults in the scene. So I'm looking at this like, okay, this Ranger team already is not convincing me that they're in high school or that they're teenagers. But now, what you're going to do is you're going to take these people and put them in a scene with a real teenager. It just looks really, really bad. It really shined a light for me on how low effort Saban was in wanting to convince the audience that these people are teenagers. They never change their clothes at any point in the season. They wear the same clothes throughout the entire season. And the clothes make them look older. Why is Gia running around in knee-high leather boots? Why is Noah running around in a funeral suit? I don't understand that. And it's not like they have a built-in plot excuse. You know how RPM has an excuse because those jackets they wore kind of represented hope to a lot of the people in the Dome City because the season was dark. So seeing Scott run around in his red jacket, that's the Red Ranger, there's hope. Lightspeed Rescue, it represented the Lightspeed team in the Aqua Base. Easily identifiable. Even Time Force, these are people from the future, so let's keep their wardrobe real small. We don't want to get crazy with it. What's the excuse for them wearing the same clothes all the time? I'm trying to see what's the excuse. There are demons in here. What the fuck is the excuse for them wearing the same clothes all the time? It's just stupid. Let me put a nice little bow on this Ranger discussion. I'm going to kill the audience right now. I'm getting ready to kill y'all. Alright, so we know that the 6th Ranger of Megaforce is Robo Knight. Robo Knight, of course, is not a human. He's a robot. And he was created hundreds of years ago, centuries ago, by your boy Goosey. Now, when he was created, his AI winded up kind of shutting down because he was dormant for so long. So now in the year 2013, he's awoken from his slumber. Conveniently, right? He's awoken now because the aliens are getting ready to descend upon Earth. And he has this clash with the Rangers where he doesn't understand their ideology. He doesn't understand a lot of things about life in general. He asks questions like, what is love? What is family? What is respect? He don't really know shit. So I'm thinking, okay, this character's trying to learn about society. That way he can align himself with the Power Rangers correctly. None of that really makes sense because if he was a robot designed to protect life, then why isn't he just fucking protecting life? Why is he having a clash with the Power Rangers who are there to do the same thing? And they spent like 6 episodes on this motherfucker. They spent 6 episodes trying to develop him. It's Robo Knight. Who gives a fuck? Why are you spending this much time on Robo Knight? And there's this awkward scene where he's walking around the school. This is just one of the most sloppy seasons ever. Just stupid. But I had a friend that told me, Marcus, there's this moment in episode 18 that's going to have you on the floor laughing. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, bruh, there's this scene in episode 18 with Robo Knight. When you see it, I know you're going to act a fool.
I want to share something I learned with you. Check it, Rangers.
What?
I had a lot of questions about human emotion. They were vexing me, hexing me like some sorcerer's potion. So I followed the advice of my good friend Noah. And to the city library this robot did go. I found books galore of every shape and size on a variety of topics. But what opened the eyes of Robo Knight, the very most by far was some knowledge there dropped by my little homie Todd, who turned me on to hip-hop. Word.
Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. Robo Knight don't know how to wipe his ass. Robo Knight don't know what love is. Robo Knight don't know how to walk or talk half the fucking time. But hold on, wait a minute. He knows Drake's greatest hits. Hold on, wait a minute. Where that new Little Baby song at? Hold on, wait a minute. Young Money, baby. Hold on, wait a minute. When that new Meg Thee Stallion album coming out? Hold on, wait a minute. Tory Lanez is a bitch. This motherfucker knows everything about hip hop all of a sudden. Hip hop has now cured his brain. This motherfucker now understands everything he needs to understand because he heard hip hop. I ain't gonna lie. At first I was like, okay, that's kind of offensive, Saban. I'm offended. Then I was like, hold on. This shit is so fucking stupid. And then he daps up the little boy.
Peace out.
Nice.
Nigga, I gotta baptize myself. What the fuck? Gusei gives the Ranger team their power-ups, right? He gives them their next level abilities that they get in the franchise. And whenever he does it, it's like at the most random times. A motherfucker would say the word Jello. You have unlocked a new power-up. What? Yo. I'm trying to make it to the toilet before I shit on myself.
Do not doubt yourself. You have proven to me that you are ready for a new power to be unlocked.
I finally figured out how to download videos off of Pornhub. It's lit.
You have proven to me that you are ready for a new power to be unlocked.
Yo, my nigga, I got COVID-19. Shit, my science is a little fucked up.
You are ready for a new power to be unlocked.
He was giving out power-ups like they were fucking lottery tickets. Who wrote this damn nonsense? And then making it even worse, it's cards. When you see somebody with a card, it's very, very hard for me personally to engage with that. This ain't Yu-Gi-Oh no more. I can't really engage with cards in a serious matter. It's cards. And the power-ups come via cards, whether it's Zords or weaponry. It's just fucking silly. Don't even get me started on the power-up weapons. The Ultra Mode weapons? Bruh. It's a condom on a stick. It's a damn, fucking slot machine. It's a damn jar. Bruh, it's one of the worst designs for any weapon in the history of the franchise. It's just really fucking stupid. He's giving out lottery tickets. You have unlocked a new power-up. I don't fucking get that. It's so silly when you see the cards. And when the Ranger team has the morph, they have to take cards out, put it inside of their morpher, and it's a whole damn process. And the morpher is huge. It's an Uno card shuffler. This motherfucker is big as hell. It's the size of a keyboard damn near. Why is the morpher so fucking big? I don't understand that. It's so obnoxiously big that there's no way they can hide that in public. It's no way that there's tact in when you use it and how you use it. It's a very dumb morpher design, and it kills me every time they gotta use it. I already spoke to y'all about the actual wardrobe clothes, but let's talk about the real Power Ranger suit. Now, I ain't gonna lie. At first, when I saw the suit, I was kind of skinning and grinning. Because y'all know your boy. I'm a little flashy. Ooh. Make you my Prada bae. You know what I mean? I'm a little flashy, so I like the gold. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And when I see the gold, I'm like, ooh, I like these costumes. Until I really started to look at the costumes. It's like all of the effort, all of the design in the costume was put into the chest and the helmet. So when you have this Ranger team, and you look at their pants, there's no design on their pants. So the costume is all designed up top, and the pants have no effort put into them. It doesn't even feel like a complete costume. It's really annoying because it's an eyesore at different parts of the season. They try to hide it by giving you a lot of up top action, but bruh, I be seeing them pants. They be killing me. The Sentai transitions are very bad this season. There's this one scene where you can tell that they're in downtown New Zealand based upon the structure around them. It's a building. And then for the Sentai scene, a few seconds later, they're next to like a Japanese barn.
Alright, guys. It's morphin' time! Go, Megaforce! Here it comes!
It's not very much American footage in this season when it comes to any of the battles. A lot of it is Sentai. Sentai, Sentai, Sentai!
In the library this robot did ago, I found books galore of every shape and size on a variety of topics, but what opened the eyes of Robo Knight.
Yeah, that beat, yeah. That's right, there are demons in here, Robo Knight. There are demons. So, Power Rangers Megaforce, what does it get? What does it deserve? Power Rangers Megaforce gets a mother freaking F. It gets that F and it's got a hold that F. Ooh, this is one of the worst seasons of the franchise, y'all. Because at least Turbo had the passing of the torch, right? At least Turbo was the prequel to In Space, right? At least Wild Force had Forever Red. And they had the awesome, and I mean awesome, Time Force crossover. But what the fuck is this, bruh? What the fuck is this? This is so bad. This is like a notch above Operation Overdrive. I'm sucking on my teeth, licking my lips, like my boy Will. This is some bullshit. Now, I was on Netflix, right? And I was like, oh shit. They got 2 Megaforce movies, Robo Knight Before Christmas, and Raising Spirits. Nigga, I'm about to clown. I'm about to clown their ass. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little Power Rangered out right now. So we're gonna have to wait until after the season reviews. I will talk about Robo Knight Before Christmas and Raising Spirit. Oh, Netflix is just too kind. There are demons in here with all of this damn extra content they giving me. Woo, it's about to be a comedy gold mine on them 2 movies. Next week we gotta talk about Super Mega Force, and I'm not looking forward to it. I ain't gonna lie, a little bit. Now it's been weird, but it's been real. Remember, if anything goes wrong in your life, just turn on hip hop and it'll be alright. You know, get you a little.
Followed the advice of my good friend Noah into the sea.
Yeah!
Found books galore of every shape and size on a variety.
Get out of here, bitch.
What opened the eyes of Robo Knight. The very most by far was some knowledge there dropped by my little homie Todd, who turned me on to hip hop. Word.